difference schematically for the offensive linemen in this system versus the ones you've been previously?
I'd say the physicality. Our scheme is more physical, more like bump to the guards and bump to the tackles. So I'd say physicality.
Do you like that?
Yeah, it gives me an opportunity to just knock people sideways. So it's more fun.
What's it like to have Brennan Carroll as your offensive line coach?
Our coach is great. He harps on us about energy every single day, and it just kind of helps us, especially when we're in camp. You know, everybody comes in a little tired, so every time coach is out there, he just brings good energy.
How different is he compared to some of the other offensive line coaches you've had here?
Just looking at his background, he's very experienced, so that's going to help us a lot in the long run, and he's just a great coach overall.
You made the Senior Bowl watch list. What does that mean to you?
It's a good accomplishment, but I still got a lot of work on, so that's what I focus on right now.
Do you envision this being your last season here if you have a good year and things go well?
We'll see. I obviously have 1 or 2 more years because of COVID, but I'm planning to go soon.
And how has Jordan Morgan evolved since he's come here?
He's getting bigger, stronger, faster. He's a help to me on the left side, so I'm very thankful that he's here.
In what ways does he help you out?
He's just athletic, and he covers a lot of ground for me. We complement each other very well.
And do you feel like you're more comfortable playing guard now?
Yeah, sometimes coach bumps me out. It doesn't really matter to me where I play.
How hard was last year for you personally, for the team?
Difficult, I say physically and mentally, but I'm just excited for the future.
So I know that it's a long time ago, but the offensive line did not have a great season last year, especially compared to the year before. What can you take? What kind of lessons can you learn from whatever you guys went through last year that maybe can make you better?
Just continue to work hard. I think since we're all more experienced this year, we're bringing 5 starters from last year, so I think we're more experienced and we know what to expect coming into the season.
You talk about the leadership of the offensive line room. Who are the leaders and what are the messages you guys are trying to get across?
I'll say we're all leaders. As far as the older guys like me, Macaulay, Jordan, JD, Peyton, I'll say just we try to coach up the younger guys to just stay focused in practice. I know when practices are long, it's easy to just roam around and get tired, but we try to harp on the younger guys to just stay focused throughout the whole practice.
Is there anybody you've taken under your wing that you're trying to impress things on?
Yeah, say Woody Jean. Also Jordan. Jordan's still young, and we're just working together on the left side. More so the left side, just because I mainly play the left side. So whoever's on the left side, I try to take under my wing.
Who from the newcomers in the group has stood out to you in person in practice?
As far as the freshmen?
Yeah.
I'll say all of them. They're doing very great. They're all in good shape, better shape than I was as a freshman. So I'm excited for them and their future.
Are you close to graduating?
Yeah, in the spring.
In the spring, what's your major?
Triple L.
Triple L.
Learning leadership and literacy.
What do you plan to do with that?
Counseling.
Counseling?
Yeah.
Why is that something that's important to you?
I think it matches my personality very well. I like to help others, so I think that would be a good match for me as a career.
What did it mean to you when Jordan joined this staff?
It was a great addition to me personally too, because he's from Oceanside, so that means a lot to me. Just knowing someone that's coming from my hometown is here, and it just gives me a comfort in knowing that I can fall back onto someone that relates to me.
How would you describe your relationship with him?
Since he's our tight ends coach, we don't really cross paths, but when we do, we just talk about home, so it's warming to me. So.
You thought about transferring last year, decided to stay. What about when the coaching transition was taking place? What were you thinking about during that period?
I was thinking just my future, where I stand. I knew I could have went, but I didn't want to. So I need to develop so much more in my game, and just taking the new coaches.
So was there a meeting or a conversation between you and Coach Fish or you and Coach Carroll where they kind of laid out maybe what their plan was for you and how
I
they
was
could
already
help
locked
develop
in.
you?
I was already locked in, just because I'm looking at where I'm at as far as my years. So I kind of just stayed and was ready to work.
Where do you think areas of improvement are? Where can you still like get a lot better?
Stay lower, more physical, and getting in better shape.
All right, thanks, Donovan.
Thank you.